Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. It's August the 30th. It's Sunday, my day 168. Stay safe at home. I didn't stay at home. I was actually out on a little project today down at the Midport Seventh-day Adventist Church in Port St. Lucie, doing a little work for them. Their Sabbath day is on Saturday, so I went down there today and installed a new LNB on their satellite dish for them and got them back into operation. So I was out running around a little bit this morning, and if you look up here, see what I got up here? I got the Tour de France is going on up there in the background. You can see that beautiful scenery that they're showing. So I strongly recommend, if you're interested in beautiful scenery and you like France, like I do. If France is a beautiful country, I really enjoy looking at the Tour de France. Don't know anything about the race. Don't understand it at all. Been watching it for years. Never really tried to learn it. So anyway, hey, have good numbers for you today. Have very good numbers for you today. We're really liking these numbers today. So you're going to see them up here. They'll be over here, and they'll be over here. Bang, right there they are. Okay, good. So today, 13 new deaths reported in the past 24 hours for the entire state of Florida. That's a betterment of 130 over yesterday. I don't know that word betterment's a good word, but it was 143 yesterday. Today it's 13, and so it was 130 more yesterday. And positives, same thing. Positives yesterday was 3,197. Today it's 2,583. Better by 614. So I hope you understand that this was a good day, a really good day. I'll give you the rest of the number. Well, I'll might as well tell you. Obviously, the 7-day moving averages look good too. That came down to 109.71. As a matter of fact, it's the two lowest days we've had in quite some time. Alrighty, folks. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. Florida's increased COVID-19 deaths surged to 148 yesterday as total residents toll passed 11,000 as cases increased by 3,197. The seventh day in a row they were under 4,000, and the first time daily positive rate dropped under 5%. And that was reported by the Florida Department of Health on Saturday. So that was... Believe it or not, it didn't sound like good news, but that was supposed to be good news. Sometimes the way they write this stuff is a little weird. I got a special little report I'm going to drop in here by Dr. Molly Snell. She's a local PhD psychologist here in town, and I had her do this little piece to drop in, and it's somewhat self-explanatory. I'm going to drop it in right now, and I'll be right back with the shout-outs.
As COVID-19 cases continue to pile up across the country, many of us are wondering when and if this highly infectious and potentially deadly virus is ever going to go away. According to a top Yale pathologist, the answer is no. Quote, "It's going to tail off, not end abruptly," Sheldon Campbell, MD, PhD, a laboratory medicine specialist at Yale Medical School and professor of laboratory medicine at Yale School of Medicine. He believes COVID-19 will be with us indefinitely. We're unlikely to eradicate it. Dr. Campbell explains that despite the fact the measles vaccine, which was developed in 1963, is absolutely superb, 50 years later, it is still not eradicated. COVID is quite infectious. There are many asymptomatic cases to maintain it in a population, so we're unlikely to eradicate it as we did SARS, he adds. And while top researchers like Francis Collins and Anthony Fauci are optimistic that a vaccine will be ready in 2021, he points out that there are still questions. Will a vaccine block transmission or merely attenuate or limit symptoms? How many doses will it take? How far apart? How effective will it be in preventing illness, preventing death, preventing transmission? Each of those is a different number. The last one particularly hard to determine. And very critically, how many people will take the vaccine, he asks. As far as the testing realm, his area of interest, there are a lot of ideas sparking curiosity that could significantly improve the efficiency of the testing, which could be incredibly beneficial as complementary approaches to controlling the virus, quote, emerging technologies might produce a self-administered test that would detect high viral loads, the most infectious state, for around $1. They'd not detect every positive case, but maybe the most highly infectious people, he reveals.
Alrighty, folks, here are the shout-outs for today. Heather Mason, Marie, Joan, Ellen, Elizabeth, George. You know, I want to know where our cover girl, Paige Curtis, is. We haven't seen Paige Curtis for a while. My goodness, I hope you're all right, Paige. I haven't seen you for a while. I used to see you every day, and I'm not seeing you so much anymore. So look forward to seeing you back here, Paige. Some of the people who watch this who know Paige say, hey, Crider's been asking about you. Where have you been anyway, for heaven's sakes? Vanessa in Miami, Tony, Kevin, the Minnetonka people. Come on, Minnetonka guys. How are things going up there? I hope things are getting a little better for you. I mean, you had a real bad patch of it, for heaven's sakes, with not only the pandemic, but all the protesting that was going on up there in Minneapolis. My goodness gracious. And then my friends, the new friends, the Kennedys, they're up in Long Island sometimes and down here sometimes. Thank you very much for watching. And then Donna and Ray Mancari. Oh my goodness, Ray went by Ray's house last night, his unit, his apartment in Victoria Condominium. Very, very lovely people. Met Barbara, the cousin, but the most important person we met was Katie. Katie is spectacular. My goodness gracious. She's a 9-year-old Yorkie. What a beautiful little puppy. Well, I can't believe I don't have any pictures of her. All right, so I'm sure you listened to Classic American, mostly Sinatra today. Something I'm not going to mention today. Not going to mention it. Send me an email if you can imagine what it is that I am not mentioning today. It's been brought to my attention, Crider. You're overworking this thing. Just back off a little bit. Might be a good idea. It was very nicely put. And don't forget to push the like button. Please push the like button. Appreciate that very much. Here we go with the Treasure Coast weather report for today. Partly cloudy skies, and then heavy rain and thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Looks like it's just beginning to happen right now. If you see the clock there, it's 2:41 when I'm doing this, and it looks like it's just about to take place. High 89 degrees today, winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The chance of rain today is about 100%. 89 is a little bit lower than the 91s and the 92s and 93s we've been having, so that's a good thing. Let's take a look at tonight now. Cloudy skies this evening will become partly cloudy after midnight, 73 degrees tonight. They're getting down into the lower 70s here. Winds light and variable. And then tomorrow on Monday, looks like partly cloudy with afternoon showers or thunderstorms. High 92 degrees tomorrow, winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the chance of rain tomorrow is about 40%. So there you go. That's the way things are. And now I'm going to bring you the numbers, and the numbers are good numbers today. I can tell you that. You've already seen them. There they are up there. That's just wonderful. Everybody's got a smile on their face. I got my lime green shirt on here today, my Marine Corps hat, because I was out in the sun. I didn't want to get too much sun. So, and also I'm very proud of wearing my Marine Corps hat because I am a Marine. You know, once a Marine, always a Marine. Okay, here we go with the numbers. Back in a flash. All right, folks, as I say every day, back in a flash. Here we are. It is Sunday, August the 30th at 1:10 in the afternoon. Numbers got in pretty late today. Sorry about that. I always say I can't put them up until I get them. Here we go. Let's take a look at the entire state of Florida. First, good news. You already heard me say this back earlier in the video, so I don't have to be too excited about it, but look at this. 13 deaths. That is like really good. Wait till I show you the rest of the United States. 13 deaths, only 13 deaths to report. It's always 13 is 13 too many, but 13 deaths to report in the past 24 hours that were reported in the past 24 hours in the entire state of Florida. That is a correction of 130 over yesterday. Yesterday we had 143. Today we have 13. I'm always a little skeptical about these weekend numbers, but they are what they are, so let's go with it. Let's accept them for what they are. And then we go over to the positives. The positives today were 2,583. It's a correction of over 614. Not a correction. That means it's down 614 from yesterday. Yesterday it was 3,197. So way to go. This is good. Let's hope these numbers are for real and they're not just spooking us because yesterday wasn't a really good day. I put this one in purple here for a reason, because there's only 2 places in Florida that today that have deaths to report, and Miami-Dade had 4 deaths to report in the past 24 hours. 521 new positives in Miami-Dade in the past 24 hours. Okay, let's go down here to Broward County. That's Fort Lauderdale. No new deaths to report. 186 new positives in the Fort Lauderdale area. Now we'll go down to Palm Beach County, 0, no new deaths to report. 135 new positives to report in the past 24 hours. All right, I moved that up a little bit, so we'll go to Orange County. That's Orlando. No new deaths to report. 157 new positives. In Brevard County, 1 new death to report. That's Melbourne, and 19 new positives. St. Lucie County's Fort Pierce. 0 new deaths to report. 36 new positives. Martin County is Stewart. 0 new deaths to report. 30 new positives. And in Indian River County, where we are here in Vero Beach, there were no new deaths to report and 7 new positives. And there was only 2 new positives to report in zip code 32960. That's Vero Beach proper, over on the other side, on the west side of the Intracoastal Waterway. Here on the Barrier Island, there were no new positives to report. The worst death day we had since we started this was August the 11th. There was 276 reported that day. And the worst number of positive cases was on July the 12th with 15,200. That was just a really, really horrible day. Alrighty, now let's slide across here and take a look. Here we go. 7-day moving averages, 109. We've only had one other day since we started doing this with a number as low as this, and that was Friday, 109.71. Then it popped up on Saturday to 115.14. But you can see where we were. Look back here. We're way, way, way back here. We were at 159.71, 143, 129. It started dropping like a rock. Okay, well, I'm going to get out of this right now, and I'm going to show you the actual moving averages. Okay, here's the moving average chart. And you can see that when we started this back here, what I was telling you, 169.86, that was on the 18th of August. And now here we are down here on 8:30, it's 109.71. Actually, it's equal to 109.71 on the 28th. Now, we're liking what we're seeing here, but we're not going to get too excited because it is a weekend, and we're not exactly sure what is going to be dealt us tomorrow. So let's not celebrate too much, but be grateful for what we got today. All right? Okay, stand by. Let's go take a look at a couple of other charts here. All right, you folks seem to like this. Yesterday, I got a bunch of emails saying, do that again. We like that a lot. So here we go with the world. This is really the world view. In terms of deaths, I don't like to be Dr. Death here, but this is what this is all about. So the USA is still ranked number 1 in the total number of deaths with 187,226. Today, the USA reported 171 more. Then behind us is Brazil, India, Mexico, the UK, Italy, France. But see, look at us. We're at 187,000, and we get down here to number 5. We're 41,000, 35,000 in Italy. France is 30,000. 8 is 29,000 for Spain. Peru is 28,000. And Iran is 21,000. So look at this big number here, though. Look at India. They popped up today with 890 new deaths. And Mexico popped up with 673. And Iran had about 103. So that's where we are from the world standpoint. Alrighty, folks, so here I'm bringing up the total deaths in the United States, and this is based on total deaths in the United States within the past 24 hours. New York had the most number of deaths at 33,021. Jersey was 16,000. California was 12,000. Texas was 12,000, a little less than 12,007. And Florida, we're at 11,123. And then behind us comes Massachusetts, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Georgia. Georgia's at 5,576. And then with new deaths today, those states, New York only had 9 new deaths today, and we had 13, which is a very low number for us. But compared to New York with 9 and Jersey with 3, California with 7, Illinois with 11, then Arizona had 23, and Louisiana had 27. Let's see what else I can show you here. Somebody asked for the number of total cases. Alrighty. So the total cases, if we take a look at the United States with respect to total cases, California had the most number of cases, total cases, 702,000, Texas 635, and then we're right number 3 in that, 627,000. So pretty big number there. Okay, folks, here we go with the world view. Respect to cases and deaths, USA is at 5,979,104 for cases, getting ready to cross that 6 million mark. In case of U.S. deaths, we are at 182,909 as of Sunday. Global cases, 25,068,606. And let me slide this over here for you so you can see it the other way here. Alrighty, there you go. And the global deaths, 843,826. So those are the numbers for Sunday, August the 30th, almost the end of the month here. And these are just absolutely huge numbers. A few more things to say, and then we'll be out of here for today. Alrighty, still no Pet Patrol, folks. Sorry about that as we come to the end of this one for Sunday. Please send your pictures to runcrider@gmail.com of your pets for the Pet Patrol. As I say every day, no snakes. Absolutely no. Don't do snakes on the Pet Patrol. And always be a part of the solution, please. Always be a part of the solution and never part of the problem. That would be a good thing. That's always good because you can't get into trouble if you're part of the solution. And in case you have not done this yet, please push the like button. Push the like button. Alrighty, thank you so much. I hope you have a very, very blessed Sunday. You should have a blessed Sunday. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you back here. I don't want to say bright and early because I'm never sure when I'm going to get these numbers. But sometime tomorrow, hopefully before 3 o'clock. Ron Crider, signing off.